Hello everyone! Today New Coaching is of a plat player. We looked at two games and had plenty to discuss. We talked about positioning and how to avoid getting awkward balls, and how to move on the field effectively, playing around your teammates as well as many other things. If you guys are interested in the coaching, check out the description and I hope that you guys will enjoy the video. Here, did you call it left?
No, he wasn't actually on voice chat. So
Okay. But yeah, here what I want to say is I do prefer if you were to cheat. Obviously, at this
yeah,
level, don't cheat super close because like you will often get beat because your teammate won't be doing a good kickoff. It's simply because if you go on one of the sides, if you call it and your teammate actually is able to do a good kickoff on the sides, yes, you will get the ball first. But the thing is, by being more in the middle like this, you will be able to get more balls. You have more options, and if you can always get like one of the big back boost or the middle boost. So here you're gonna turn on this bit of an awkward ball. So here what you want to be doing is getting close to the ball and then
yeah,
leaving. So that's what you do. It's just that you could have been a little bit better, where instead of leaving as early as you did right now, you want to leave. You want to get a little bit closer. The reason why is you want to fake him into giving you the ball. The reason why is if you get closer, you can always have like a bit more speed, and you'll be able to get further and then cover more of the field. So the thing is, in one way, you force him to give you the ball back because you scare him, and then you put yourself in a good spot to get the ball. And here the problem is that, well, because you did like your fake very far, now instead of turning to the left like you should have done, well, you're turning to the right because see how there's still a lot of space between you and him. The thing is, if he like booms it, as long as like you're able to defend like the direct goal line, well, all he's gonna do is like send it to the right, on the corner or like around there. And here you're putting yourself in a very awkward spot because, well, you're not in a spot to defend, but you're neither in a spot to challenge them. So like then you do that awkward turn, and that then end up giving you an awkward ball, right? Because like this ball is obviously quite difficult to have. You're still able to make one touch. I will tell you, like, whenever you get like an awkward ball, just try to do like one simple hit, and then you leave at
yeah,
that. First of all, do you have to hit it as soon as possible? Right now, actually, no. You can actually take it a little bit wider. Because by taking it a little bit wider, you'd have a little bit more of an angle. Because instead of you facing like this, see, instead of facing like sideways, you'd be able to face a little bit front facing to the ball. And even if you touch the ball, where can it go? Like let's say like here, there is a pinch here. Where is the ball gonna go?
to the left across the pitch.
Yeah. Worst case scenario is going into the middle. Best case scenario, maybe your team is able to have it, but right now you don't really have a huge impact here. So it's almost better to like let the enemy like hit this ball once more, then like you try to like catch it around here. You just like boom it on the other side. Because right now, is the enemy like really dangerous? Not really. Obviously, he is in the corner. He might have the ball, but he cannot score there. In the end, your teammate will be able to save it. So here, I don't. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So you were in a good spot to like get the pass from your teammate. Here your teammate kind of like trolled, but it's fine. The only thing here is I would like for you to have the information. Where are the enemies here?
One of them is back boost, and the other one's in the middle of the
Okay.
goals, I think.
Yeah. So what happens when you do this touch? Where is the ball gonna land after?
In the middle?
Yeah. Is your teammate ready for that?
No, I don't think so.
Nope. And that's actually really important. Whenever you're doing decisions, you have to like take into account the enemies, your teammate, almost more than the ball. Obviously, like you have to like take into account the ball, where's the ball, etc. But
Yeah,
here the problem is like, okay, you actually had more time. That's actually what I was showing you. So like maybe see you could have taken a little bit more time to align yourself. Maybe let's see you make a small hit on the backboard and then you try to play it on your own, or you make a small hit on the corner and you try to play it on your own. What you need to realize here is that actually you had more time to do something on your own, and you had to do something on your own because your teammate is just not there. He made you a
yeah,
pass. He cannot play that. So now you had like a pretty good occasion, and the problem is by sending it like that, well now they have the ball, and this is a 2v1. I don't think at this level they will play that really well. Yeah, they won't really play this that well. But the thing is, at a higher level, one of them will go for a demo, and the other guy will just have
yeah,
like a free goal. So like you really don't want to let your teammate in a 2v1. And the thing is here, well, you guys are gonna get scored, unfortunately. Yeah. And so you could blame your teammate that he messed up, but in a way, you also messed up. You're the one who
yeah.
let him on his
I
own.
caused it, yeah.
Yeah. So I do want to mention something that you could have done slightly better. So you made this touch, okay? So something that you can do here it's a very small thing, but it actually helps a lot. Is rotate your car to be facing downwards. Let's say whenever you land, instead of landing facing up, you're landing facing down, so you can actually go and take this boost right after. I think at this level, like, you learn how to wave dash.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, if you like you're this, you can just like jump, wave dash, take this boost, and then you would have a better recovery, because this is actually quite important. Like, you're leaving your teammate on his own, so you want to recover as soon as possible. So here, instead of being like where you are right now, where you take like this boost, you can maybe be here instead. And what I want to show you is that if you are here, well, actually, you might be able to bump this guy. And see, if you bump this guy, well, maybe you can actually save it, but at least like this guy won't be able to touch the ball. So maybe you can save it. Maybe he still like this guy still makes a good shot, and like it's on like insane. You might not be able to save it, but you could have maybe been a bit faster. Actually, like see like how the distance itself was not too bad.
Yeah.
So if you had that smaller like that recovery faster in the corner, you might have been able to actually catch up. So here you're doing like a very simple kickoff. I think it might be interesting for you to like start like learning how to flip into your kickoffs. So like here all you have to do is like a front flip. If you can do a diagonal flip, that's also cool. And then at the end, something that's really important is that you have to hit the ball in the middle. So you see like how the enemy, by jumping in the middle, he's covering a better angle of the ball. Where here you're sending it like, since you're hitting it below, where's the ball gonna go? It's gonna go up. Well, it didn't really go that much up here, but you still got beat. That's actually like the two things that you have to worry of whenever you're doing kickoffs. Your speed, but also like how you're touching the ball. And actually how you're touching the ball is more important than your speed. So here, take this boost. You could be a little bit faster here. I just want to show you here. See, if you put your mind into getting this boost, might as well just flip, right? Like a little bit sooner. That way, like you land here, up, you take this boost, and then you turn around like this, right? So again, this turn was a little bit meh. Like, why are you turning on this on the left side?
I don't actually really know why. I just
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was because, well, the ball was in their half, so it's like I'm turning on their side. But actually, here's the problem is, the way I can show it to you is like, this is an aggressive turn, right? But do we have the ball here? Not
No.
really, right? The thing is, if your teammate has the ball here, this is not necessarily bad, because like you would go in, and then you might be able to, cover whatever is going to happen. But actually here, going for this defensive turn is not too bad either, because by going into a defensive turn, well, you can always go in offense, but you can always go in defense. And in this case, like if you did that, see, instead of being where you are right now, we see like here, it's kind of hard to like go into this play. You'd be here. And I'm not sure if you're realizing the difference here, but like you see like how I have more space to play.
Yeah, no, you see.
Yeah. So actually, this is like way better, because you'd come like here, and actually you could beat him here, instead of being where you are right now. Where see, even if you wanted to go here, it's gonna be awkward, because well, you're not really facing the ball as much. So you might get a 50, but it won't be a good 50, where you could have actually been faster here. But hey, you still fake him in a way. Again here. So the thing is, I liked how patient you are, because I think a lot of players here would have just like kind of rushed, because my team is doing like I don't know what he's doing, so I might as well just go and try to do something. Here I like the fact that you were patient. The problem is, first of all, this turn, what did it give you?
No, I realized after I did the turn, I was like, yeah, no, I definitely shouldn't have done that. So
Because you were already
Yeah,
in a sort of a good spot.
I was in a
here.
good position.
Yeah. Here, this is honestly like not too bad. Like, sure, like I understand, like you were expecting him to hit it, so why not? But then turn like this instead. See, that way you're arriving like this. Because here,
Yeah, no, I see that. Yeah.
the ball is between you and the ball and the net. Where here, like there's no way for you to score it. So unless you are cracked mechanically and you can do a double tap with the corner, you can't score it. And again, same thing as earlier. You're probably gonna hit it. And who plays that? Well, no one. So I don't think it's going to be too bad. I don't like this flip. What you should be doing right now is recovering as fast as possible. We want to go behind and take some pass, right? So like here, the flip didn't give you anything. At least flip towards that boost. Because if you had that boost, then you can just go back into the play, turn here, and like, pressure. Because right now, see, yes, you are back, but why? You have nothing. See, in the end you tried. Teammate still made the save. Right now, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, damn.
No,
Yeah. Because here, this is again an aggressive turn. Does your teammate have the ball here?
no, I thought I was gonna get boomed up, so I
Yeah,
was gonna be in
well,
a better position.
Yeah, but the problem is like, look, so it was fine to think that. Here, see?
Yeah.
The moment that you see this boom, you're like, okay, no, it's not gonna happen. Plus, even if it got boomed, do you even have the boost to make the play?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
And at this level, you should not be expecting a pass, like an amazing pass from your teammate, like a snipe towards you. Like it's probably not gonna happen. So the thing is, you should like try like to play a little bit more simply there. And then I see what happens. Well, your team is still trolled here, so I'm not sure if you could have saved it. But again, you kind of left him on his own in the first place. So I think like the main issue was you missing the boost on the right side or on the left side. Like that boost is what started everything in a way. With the play again in the corner. So like that's the second time that happens. So here it is a bit sad that we double commit, but it's fine because you do have the ball. You boom it across, not too bad. You get the boost, nice. Okay. So here we have position of the ball. You beat one. Okay. Okay, let's go. Well played. So here, I think it's a matter of your challenge being a bit meh.
Yeah, bad 50.
Because the way you want to see it is like here the enemy gave the ball away. Your teammate, even if your teammate was not able to do something great, look at it this way. They have the ball, the enemy have the ball. Your team is trying to pressure. He ended up messing up, but now the enemy don't have the ball. Like this is like a neutral ball, so you should be able to do something here. And the thing is, all you end up doing is forcing the ball on him. Where perhaps, see if you were here, like I don't mind positioning here. Okay, here up flip, you get like this, and then you try like to hit it. It's a difficult hit. I'll admit it is difficult, but you want to hit it like a little bit above, like so under the ball like this, right? So maybe you can even like air roll a little bit. That way it just goes upward. Because here by taking so much of your time, while you just give him a chance of covering that option, which is why you end up getting scored there. So the thing is, your initial positioning was not bad. Your teammate did his job in a way. You just delayed for somewhat no reason. Here, just be careful of your rotation. The overall idea was not too bad. Like here, turn a little bit too much. You see your teammate is going for that, so you want to be like a little bit more behind. That way, if they actually shoot it on target, you're able to save it. He decides to cut. Well, yeah. The thing is, your teammate had like a better angle in the first place. So here the thing is, you have a better angle for this ball. The reason why is the ball is on the left, and you're coming to the right. Now, they end up, like, see the size is switching. The ball is on your right. Your teammate's already going from left to right, where you have to do a turn. So the thing is, if you let your teammate go directly here, and then you go on like as you were doing, so you just go behind him. See how you would be in a good spot in the middle, where he has the ball on the right. So see, he will have the ball, and you can like assist him with a pass. Where here both of you are kind of in the same spot. He is smart, so like he's leaving you the ball, and now he's going to the middle. But it should have been like him being here, and you being in in a good spot in the first place. Free ball for you. Yeah, I think he kind of like slept. You were kind of sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what you should have done mechanically?
Maybe power shot it or like hook shot.
Oh yeah. So just like hit it, from from one of the sides, from the left side, you hit it across a little bit more. Then you go on this side. You can even control it if you want, but like yeah, hook shot, power shot. Because here you just like were with it, and well, they played well with demoing you. That was actually well played from them. Okay, teammate really trolled. It's fine. It's not fine. Yeah, it's actually quite sad. I think you just didn't see him, honestly. That's probably
No,
like the biggest.
I saw him like kind of last second, and
Yeah.
I tried to just get a good 50 out of it, but
I think I actually maybe know why. If you look at like your half flip, it does take you a little bit of time like to land. And see like how you're not boosting here, and then you start boosting.
yeah.
I think if you were able to like boost a little bit sooner, like do your half flip better. That way, when the moment that you land up, I have it. There's maybe a way where we could have also avoided that. Do you see like how here, like you're getting into like the same line as your teammate? See what I mean? Like you're very close.
Yeah.
Or actually, maybe if you were a little bit wider, it's even better. Because then instead of doing, the reason why you're doing a half flip here is because since you're facing the ball, well, turning away will be kind of awkward because it's a very sharp turn. Where instead you could have been able to like do like this type of turn here, or maybe even like a turn like this completely. So like I think if you had like a bit more spacing, not like in distance, because distance was not bad. It was like slightly more on the left side than really being behind him. You can also think of this way. If he's able to pinch it, Here, do you have a chance of like following up? Not
Now
really.
or
No, well,
no?
here, yes, you might have a chance, but like where you are right now, not really. You're a bit too far. Obviously, you don't want like to overly trust because he might mess up as he did. But just like by being sort of like in between situation. Oh well, actually here I can just like turn like this and see how it's easier for me to get it.
Yeah.
So that could have also been a way you could have saved it. So unfortunate. If free ball for you, it's gonna be awkward, and you're getting it beat. So here, just make sure. So okay, you can play it directly on the wall. Obviously, it is maybe a bit harder, but what you need to realize is here you don't have to play it super fast. You can actually like stay where you are right now. So you stay here, and the moment that you think it's appropriate, well, you jump and see you hit like you just like do a power shot, a very powerful shot across, and either it's a goal or they will like have a hard time saying it. The problem here is by going on the wall, well, you can like it's gonna be like too late for you because you're taking too much time to like set up. So
Yeah.
thankfully they're not scoring, but it should have been a goal. Good save here. Well played. Not a bad pass. Well, it was actually for you. See, okay, here, can you do something with this?
Probably not.
Not really. And look at this. Da da da.
The big boost.
Yeah, it's just better to take this boost and leave. Sure, they might get the ball, but even if they get the ball, you'd be in a better spot because you got the corner boost, and your teammate will get the memo that okay, he can go because you're leaving. So your teammate goes, and whatever he does, well, you'll be able to assist. Where here he's just trying so hard, and I understand the goal of maybe if I can get an extra hit, it might go in, and they might be able to do something. But this, like, often you'll make mistakes because of this, which is actually what is going to happen, right? Okay, well, somewhat they played that very horribly. But what I'll show you is like, see, like how here you're out of position, you don't have any boost. Like, let's imagine if this guy like flipped it, on the wall. Well, now he gets this boost. He gets a free ball. You are out of boost, out of position, and your teammate committed here. Here, what you need to realize is that you were the last man because your teammate actually went. But yeah, you were not really ready for that. And see like how we could have avoided that if you just went to take that big boost.
Yeah, I'll be back soon.
Yeah. The way you want to really think of it is, play a little bit more simply. I finish my action, I'm leaving, right? If I'm trying too hard, chances are that's going to like cause more mistakes than, an actual good situation. Here you're going to take that boost. Okay, go, not bump your teammate. Again, here you flip. So I just want to show you this. It's generally very important. So, well, you flip here. First of all, it's really optimization, but if you're able to like flip on one of the pads, it's always better. So if you take this one, you said your team is there, so then you flip on this one. Then that way you have some boost. You full speed. You're taking this pad like this big boost. Then, so essentially you're able to like move on the field faster and be more efficient because here, well, you don't get anything. Right? You don't get anything. And here, same thing here. This flip. You're flipping with this direction. But where you want to go is this boost.
Yeah.
It's a very small difference, but make sure that you're lined up before you flip. Because then what's going to happen is that, okay, well, you got this boost, but since you were coming from the left, then you have to go on the right. But this is going to be a very awkward ball for you. Where if you went to take this boost, then you go and defend on the left, well, from the left to the right, it's going to be much better. You'll see like how here you end up getting dusted completely. And that is because you took your boost on the wrong side, from the wrong side. And that stems from your flip. So really be careful of that. Here again, you're not really... See again, if you were following this, maybe a chance where you can get this. Instead, like, you're forced to like start from defending in the first place, which you end up missing. So two things. First of all, very simple, but well, okay. There is like this whole mess up here, in like you getting the boost, which leads you to like having less time. Because maybe if you had actually more like actually you still have time here. You still have time to do this, but if you took your boost directly from the first like the get go, you'd actually go to the backboard, and this becomes like the easiest save possible.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I see that.
It could still have worked with your aerial. Like you can still make it work. It's just more of a mechanical error here. It is difficult to be honest. So you could have made it simpler with the backboard. Again, you need like super risky. Why do all of that? See, you land here. Take this pad. Nice. Look, pad. And see like how I have 3 pads, and now I'll be able to like go behind, and maybe get this ball. If my teammate is not there, maybe, well, he was not able to get it. I was gonna say, like, maybe if he's hitting it to the middle, you might be able to follow up. You see, like, how instead you end up being stuck in their half. Like, and I understand, like, the demo, like, it is a good idea. So it's things I don't want, like, to tell you, like, to never do this, because it's a good idea. It's just, like, I think at this level, you might be trusting your teammate a little bit too much. If he actually scored it, well, if it was on target and, like, you missed the demo, and because of that, well, it was not a goal, like, yeah, he followed you, but, like, see, like, how this was not even on target. So, like, even if you got the demo, it was kind of meh. So, like, I don't dislike those ideas. It's just, maybe, maybe getting too advanced for, like, a plat. I don't want you, like, to discourage you from doing that. You kick off, let's go. So you can hear. Did you have to stay for that?
No, I could have just left.
Obviously, sometimes your teammate might not be following, but yeah, just better to leave to get some pads, etc. Because right now, like, there's no way the enemies aren't gonna jump.
Yeah.
Nice, good try. Okay, get the boost here. See again here. You have to, like, be aware. Where's my teammate? See here, if you're getting the ball, what can you do? What can you do here? You have to, like, to turn. Like, you might be closer, but he has a better angle than you, right? So it's just better to leave, to let him go. And see, you just go behind him. If he makes a power shot like this, up, you jump here, and you might be able to get it. Well, he's gonna. Okay, I was gonna say he's gonna get it. Yeah, anyways. But see, it's better, like, if you guys were able to, like, play as a team, where he makes the pass, and then you're able to walk. Because right now your positioning is really not really helpful, right? You see, even here you're getting too close. See, like, maybe you actually want to, like, be a bit further. That way, if he's actually able to, like, to hit it, like, above, or see if the enemies are able to, like, save it on the left, well, you can get it. And if not, you can always go there. Well, here you're pretty much already on this side. So again, here you see you. I don't know if you noticed that. You wanted to turn into the play. Yeah, I think we're gonna see it, like, here. Oh, small left, right. And it's like, I can't get it. The thing is, like, you wanted to get it, but, like, again, your angle is, like, negative. Like, there's no way for you to get that. So take a little bit wider, a little bit more space. That will make it much easier. You got this boost. Nice, well played. Nice. I don't know where you're going here. Anyways, your teammate is gonna do, like, the job, so well played. But yeah, you were a bit leaving. Quite the game, honestly. It was quite the game. What do you think about this? Like, how you played, how it went?
I think for some of them, I kind of realized at the time what I did wrong.
Yeah.
But definitely not everything that you said. Like, I didn't see all of that.
Yeah. I think, like, your gameplay was not too bad. There's, like, three main things I would say from this replay. The first one was your positioning. Try to think about, like, the angle that you're approaching the ball. Sometimes you put yourself in spots where it's hard for you to hit the ball, or just, like, get a clean hit. So you end up, like, having to jump, and, like, it's gonna just be so awkward. And an exception of that is that whenever you're done with your action, just leave. I cannot play anymore. It is fine. I'm just leaving. Because sometimes you were trying to get a bit too hard, get that extra hit, but there's no way for you to, like, make it work with where you are on the field. Something else is pads. Try to, like, take a little bit more pads as you're moving around the field. Because the thing is, you want to be moving faster. Because the thing is, like, big boosts are located outside of the map, so if you have to get them, you have to leave the play. With pads, you can always, like, be around the play, but always have some boost. Recoveries can also, like, take some work. And then mechanic-wise, I think what we saw on the ground was not too bad. Obviously, like, in the air, we didn't really see much. Except, like, that aerial that you missed up. But yeah, on the ground, I think you can still, like, work on that. And I said, like, we'll talk after this replay. I'll talk a bit more about mechanics. Nice, well played. Good try. Oh, it actually worked. It should not have worked, but why not? We take those.
I actually forgot that happened.
Yeah. Cannonball kick off. You take this boost. Never mind. Never mind. See, again, thinking as earlier. Okay, here I'm done with my action. Disable ball cam. Lock in with the boost. Up flip. You see, as you flip, you can, like, re-enable ball cam because, like, you already committed to that direction. So it's, like, a very easy way to, like, not miss them as much. Actually, here, like, an energy ball would be crazy, right? Up, you go up, and it will be, like, No, that would be the best mechanic. Instead, you cannot do anything because you have nothing. And again here, something similar to we saw earlier. You did this. Can you get this?
No, definitely
No.
not.
You have nothing. So it's just better to leave. Let them have the ball. Your teammate will assist you. They're probably not even going to be on target. So let them have the ball for now, and come back when you'll be stronger with boost, with a better positioning. Yeah, here you got scared. The thing is that you had to realize that you were first, actually. Yeah, okay. So it's kind of funny because like, see, here you actually have time, so you have to like take it, force a 50 here. The thing is, if you force a 50 here, if you do a proper 50, the ball cannot go like past you, right? So if you do a 50 here when it goes to the left, that's perfect. The thing is, here it was the opposite. Here you had to go, but instead you stop boosting. Because here he's first, so you have to kind of like do an all-in and just try like to block as much of the angle of the ball. Let's see here, you could actually save it. But for some reason, you decide like to not boost. So I don't know if what was the intention here. Maybe like you were trying to fake it, but it's like you're so close to the net that it's not a good idea. The team is gonna go. You're doing again a safe, very safe kick up. But see like how here if you followed, I'm not asking you to do like hard cheats, just like a very small follow. Because again, you cannot like be true trusting of your teammate abilities, but you could have gotten this ball sooner. Not too bad. Teammate will have that, so take some pads. See again that weird angle. See like here honestly, teammate has this, take this pad. Maybe this. Honestly, it was kind of hard.
Should I have stopped before he went to go for the ball? Like when he goes for the ball, should I have just stopped? Or see like I see him going there now. Should I just stopped?
Yeah. I don't like the idea of stopping. Well, again, if you want like the root cause is that the fact that you didn't follow in the first place.
Yeah.
Then let's say if you could have done something else. Well, here actually it's very simple. Instead of turning like as sharply as you did, I would have preferred that you continue a little bit more, take it a bit wider. You would see your teammate, then you see you get like this pad, and this pad. Because you see like how if I'm like with this angle, like this is great because the play is happening on this side, and see if it goes on the left, well I can turn offensively. If it goes on the right, I can turn defensively, and I have at least two pads. Because then you see like how this save would be so easy. Coming outside. Like here, the only way you can save it is if you do like a very good pinch. So I think like the problem is that you were trying to turn a little bit too sharply here, because you thought it was your ball. Is it like you had like realized that you cannot like be as close, and so that's the reason why I would say like you stopping is not a good idea. Because like here, if you stop, do you put yourself in a better spot? No.
Just, it's kind of the same.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. So it's quite unfortunate. Free ball for you. Team decides to go. Why not? Problem is that you're not really assisting him as much. Should be okay. Not bad. See, okay, that was good. Obviously we can like maybe pinpoint some mistakes. Okay, first of all, like, here I don't like this turn. You're turning like this, but instead like, you should be turning on the other side. Same thing as like earlier, like with the offensive turn and defensive turn on this boost. You see like how here if I'm here, I have much more space.
Yeah.
You could still have gotten hit here. Like it's not too bad. It's just like you'd get more out of this positioning than where you are right now. And then something here, you bumped him. Well played. And look at what you do. See like how you just stopped after?
Yeah.
The bump is good. You know what? Keep bumping him. Bump, bump, bump. And then the moment that he's not like the moment that he's not a threat anymore, so like your team can actually go for this, then go ahead and take some pads. Well, I mean, he's doing it better than you. But yeah, take some pads because the thing is, your teammate played. He's going into the ball. He's doing his action. Right now, what you want to be doing is assisting him for later. Because he's going to make a play and he will need your help later. So you want to be repositioning and taking some pads. And here the problem is like you got one. And that's kind of it, right? I mean, here, okay, you redeem yourself. You're getting more. The problem is like your positioning is going to be very awkward. Yeah. Because again, like you got pads, but you didn't have like that good of an angle. Again, here if you were to take a little bit wider. Small difference, but take wider like this. See like how you'd be able to cover a little bit more. Because instead of having to jump where you are, you can jump forward with forward momentum. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Very risky. I understand what you wanted to do, but first of all, your teammate is in the air. This guy, like, okay, this game messed up, but what if he didn't mess up? He would beat you 100%. So right now, you're the one who has the most information out of everyone. If I go to your teammate, yeah. See, like how here your teammate doesn't see you. So he doesn't know if you're jumping. But you are seeing everything. You're seeing that, okay, well, your teammate is jumping. This guy is also jumping. So actually here, what you need to do is like play safer and like, you stay grounded and see what's going to happen. Up and see if you see that, oh, he messed up, my teammate also, then you can go and you can score it. But what happened if, for example, Daniel was able to like hit the ball on the left, then you just like turn on the right. Well, yeah, you turn on the right to go on the left. What if your teammate actually was able to like, get one hit, but he was not able to score? He was just like able to like hit it up. Well, then you'd be able to follow up too on your teammate. He makes sort of like a passing play, and you go and score it. Here's like is just very greedy of you. You won't get punished too much because they're not able to do much here. Here pads. See again. So here, two things. Pads, you're not getting anything. You could get like so much. Just like the middle line would actually give you so much. I think like the middle line is probably the best. Like here, like this. And then like see here, you branch out, you take this pad, this pad, this pad. You see like how I would come and the ball is in front of me.
Yeah, the better angle.
Yeah. But again here, like you go straight at the ball. So the only touch that you can do is one where the ball like hits you. Here you want to play a bit safe, that's fine. Free ball for you. A bit of a bad catch. A bit sad, but it's okay. You try to bump him, should be fine. I don't like the idea. Should be fine. Okay, here what do you think you should have done?
Gone, like turn to the right.
The thing is, if you wanted to turn on the right, if you wanted to bump him, but you see like how actually here is not really the correct answer. You're not gonna be able to do much here. Like there is no boost. In fact, you're like almost more like disturbing your teammate. So actually here I would prefer if like the way you thought about it is like I finish my action. Well, here in a good word you have also like send the ball further. I finish my action, and my goal is to get some boost. Thing is, if here you were able to like send the ball further, you might actually have like the ball here. You land here and take the boost, and then you're able to follow up. But see, if not, well, I take I land like this, up, I leave. That way my teammate is playing on the left, and I'll be able to assist him. And I try to take a couple of pads here. Because right now, teammate played, what do you do after with this ball?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're coming on the wrong side. So a way you can think of it is like you want to rotate on the opposite side. I can also draw this. I think it's actually quite important. Your team is coming like this. The enemies are coming like this. So if you want to rotate out, you want to rotate out like that. That way you arrive where your teammate is also facing. You come from the right to the left. And actually the enemy also want to rotate outside the middle. That way whenever they come back, they are able to assist their teammate on the same side as they are. You see like how here is just nothing. Nothing is happening. Take some pads, take some boost, maybe. See here your flip was not. See, this is a mistake. Teammate makes the play. Cool. You're not able to fake challenge, you don't have anything, and okay, you actually get punished for that. And you guys FF. Honestly, I understand here. Like, you were not like since the clear at the end, you had not been relevant because of your turn, you didn't get any boost, etc. So like the moment that you had to play, you were just not there. So honestly, in this game, I think we saw quite the same thing as the first one. It's just like this game was really worse. It was not working as much as the first game.